Hello, thanks for joining me. I'm Jim Kennard, president of Food for Everyone Foundation. In partnership with the LDS Church and MadAid, we were asked in 2002 to go to Madagascar to teach food production. It was there I met 29 of the best people I've ever known, and I'll be introducing them to you today. Perhaps you'd like to know where Madagascar is. Many people think that it's a part of Africa. Actually, it's an island. It's about 300 miles off the east coast, just across the Mozambique Channel. It's a beautiful country with great people, but boy, did they need help with their food production. The Malagasy are a unique culture, different than Africa. This old castle of the native kings was taken over by the French in 1886. And after 116 years of French and socialist rule, the average person subsists on less than 45 cents a day. This family lives near the grand, modern palace of Didier Ratsiraka, the previous president of the country, who apparently lived well. The capital city of Antananarivo, or Tana, looks fairly modern on the surface. The Flanagans who sponsored us had a nice home with modern conveniences. But most of the people live more like this, with ox-pulled wagons and carts, or smaller loads being carried on their heads or backs. It really is a land of contrasts, with fancy cars passing by right next to people with nothing but a few bananas to sell. And this man sits all day hoping to sell these peanuts to buy tonight's rice. Outside the city it's similar. This family grows and sells strawberries. He sells a smelly peanut mixture. And outdoor markets are everywhere, in the city and in the countryside. The children are beautiful, but sadly not very healthy. Young women will often be seen carrying 2 children along with a heavy bundle on their heads. This mother of 2 is likely not yet 20 years old. With poor nutrition, little sanitation, and no health care, many parents also die young, and there are numerous orphanages. This one has 135 children in it, just hoping and praying for someone to come and take them and give them a decent life. The girls are 12 years old, and these girls are twins. While their brick homes are quite well built, their tombs are of granite, built to honor their ancestors with the best. The better homes almost look like they could be in Europe. However, inside you'll find that few have electricity, and fewer still have running water. The Malagasy are a religious people, and almost every village has 2 churches, one Protestant and the other Catholic. Madagascar's infrastructure is in bad shape after a century of French and socialist rule. Many roads are so rutted that it's difficult to negotiate them, especially when you have people, cars, trucks, carts, and animals sharing the space. After the election of capitalist Marc Ravalomanana as president in 2002, welcome changes began. With financial assistance from other countries, road improvements started almost immediately. Hundreds of men with wheelbarrows soon rebuilt this road and made it wider, smoother, and much safer. Everyone has to work since there's no welfare system. The women are especially busy, and it seems they're always washing. They work very hard to keep their families clean with only primitive washing facilities. Meanwhile, the men work hard also. This is how they make their stone for walls, roads, and tombs. They chisel it right out of the mountainside by hand. And you'd never guess how they make gravel here. These are Malagasy rock crushers. They work all day long, every day with that hammer, smashing big rocks into gravel. The Malagasy are among the best educated people in that part of the world. But sadly, some children are missed, and these just chase around and play all day. Many people spend their days herding their animals. This man even shares the shelter with his geese. And cattle are often tended by boys only 8 or 9 years old. During the long dry season, growers haul water from streams, ponds, or wells and slowly water their crops with these big sprinkling cans. Even with a diesel pump automating the process, 5 men spent full time watering these government gardens near our training project. In the large delta or level plain near Tana, men will dig like this all day long. A few of the more prosperous farmers may use zebu, like water buffalo. Rice is started in these seedling plots and then transplanted by hand row by row into paddies. These women, past their ankles in mud, also put in long days, and it's fairly cold this time of year. This is called wet paddy planting. Many people in developing countries grow their rice this way. A great deal of terracing is done in order to level ground and make it suitable for growing. And this is how most everyone prepares the ground for planting. Men working with that long-handled shovel, just one huge clod at a time, breaking them up and turning them over. Notice the chicken following along behind, getting grubs and worms. Even crossing the many rivers, lakes, and streams requires hard work. A beautiful sunset finally ends the long Malagasy workday. However, the people still enjoy themselves, and soccer is a very popular sport here, usually played in a field or pasture. They also have happy wedding celebrations. These newlyweds are walking from their wedding ceremony to the reception in their village.